Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
And a good Wednesday afternoon to you, coming to you from Raleigh, North Carolina, the capital of the Tar Heel State. We are here at the Millbrook Exchange Park for the CRN Sports Network coverage of Comets softball. The Clayton Comets on the road here at Millbrook High School, but actually at Millbrook Exchange Park, the home of the Millbrook Wildcats. Comets coming in at 15-2 on the year. And we are set for this game to get underway. Actually, the umpire jumped the gun a little too early. We were scheduled for a 4 o'clock start time, but they've started a little bit ahead of schedule than what they were supposed to have. So we are underway. Number 3, first at bat. Kenzie Bossman for the Comets. Number 3, the center fielder will get a single and advance to first. So a single for the Comets of Kenzie Bossman. She'll advance to first. Number 3, this will bring up now Jaden Kapusta, the left fielder, number 2 for the Comets. Comets are sitting at 15-2 on the year. This is non-conference play in this softball game. Of course, we had coverage of the Johnston County Easter Invitational for the men's baseball team until last night. Of course, they went down in the finals 7-1 that you heard on the CRN Sports Network. Also saw on our video cast. In a awkward position doing this broadcast than usual, outside, enjoying the breezy weather, not in a press box, no scoreboard, nothing to show me balls and strikes and outs, so I have to work with the umpire on counts. They're 3-0 now. So 3 balls, no strikes for Kapusta. Jaden Kapusta, the left fielder, again hitting. Runner on first. Pitch coming in. And they're going to walk Kapusta. So advancements to the bases for Bossman. Bossman will go from first to second. Kapusta will now go to first plate. And this will now bring Kaylin Kyle, the right fielder, number 20, for the Comets, now ready to hit. Beautiful day here for spring softball action. Our debut on the CRN Sports Network. Wesley Outlet of Fox Sports and MAV TV with you for the call. Executive producer Trey Snide from in Henderson, North Carolina, running the boards, making sure everything is going properly. Here at the Millbrook Exchange Park. This is not even near Millbrook High School, just down the road from it. 15-2 on the year for the Comets as they go into this softball matchup. Number 20 at the plate again. That is going to be Kaylin Kyle. Pitch coming in. And a swing to center. Catch made by the shortstop for the Millbrook Wildcats of Ellie Barron, number 6, making the catch, and that'll put now an out on the board. So a first out called. Bossman and Kapusta still at first and second. This will now bring up Emily Rose, the third base lady. Third base player of Ellie Rose, number 25, hitting. Pitch coming in. Calling a strike on that one. Another one. Another strike. Strike 2 there called on Rose. This will put the second out. We're at a 1-2 count. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the count. The pitcher. And knocking one to left field, but it'll go foul. Into the trees over there. Rose hit one. Pitcher is Carly Wallstad, number 11 for the Wildcats from Millbrook. Pitch coming in, ball called, and I think we have a full count now at 3-2. The pitch. Swing one, look out. I cringed myself because I knew it was getting ready to fall behind the back of where we're standing at. I did at least forget that I had shelter covering me. Oh, folks, if you're tuned into the broadcast, I know we have a lot of viewers and listeners. I'm literally at ground level. The camera is mounted up on a picnic table. And a strike 3 called on Rose. That's 2 outs now for the Comets. Bossman again at second plate. Kapusta at first. And this will now bring up Delaney Eves from basketball to now softball. The daughter of Clint Eves at Clayton High School, one of the great teachers. And number 17, Delaney Eves, ready to go into the box. Comets are at 15-2 this year. Only losses are to South Johnston and to Cleveland. They wrap up conference play before playoffs next week against West Johnston and the Wildcats. Talking to Coach Greg Parrish and company, they're very happy with where they're at for the season to be at 15-2. 15-2 after a 3-13 record last year for the Comets softball program. The pitch coming in by Wallstead for the Millbrook Wildcats, and a swing to center right. And missing the opportunity there was number 9 to make the catch of Courtney Worrell. Coming in to score will be number 3 of Kinsey Bossman. So the Comets go on the board in the opening first, top of the first inning, and they will score a run. So there'll be a top of the first, there'll be a bottom of the first. Coming up for the Wildcats, they are the home squad. Shot to left field center. Here comes Kapusta. She'll come in and score. Caden Kapusta. Her brother, Easton Kapusta, is on the Varsity Comets baseball team. And Bossman and Kapusta now get themselves single runs in. It's now 2-0 after a shot by Eves. And Eves will now advance to second. Here comes number 10. Strickland with a nice shot as well. Chloe Strickland with a good hit. And this will bring number 10 of Jaden Smith, the second base lady, at the plate. The pitch. Calls a strike on that one on number 10 of Smith. We're still in the top of the first. This game underway here between the Clayton Comets and the host Wildcats of Millbrook High School. Of course, there is a couple of schools in the sport out of in softball, or actually for schools for that matter, that are. I know of one Millbrook High School in Virginia. There's of course this one. I think there's another one in California. So Millbrook High School was a popular name. Two runs already scored for the Comets so far by Bossman and Kapusta. 2 outs still on the board as again number 10, Jaden Smith, the second base lady playing. She'll knock one to deep center and trying to make the catch is your center fielder, Addison Belcher, with the catch at number 1, and that will wrap up the top of the first inning. 2 runs scored, however, though, for the Comets. They're leading 2-0. Millbrook Wildcats will have their first swings at bat. You're tuned in to Comets Softball on CRN Sports Network and CRNSports.org for the audiocast coverage. Back after our radio timeout.
Sportsmanship. It means a lot of things.
It means showing respect for the opposing team
And being a good host for our visitors.
It's about modeling good behavior and not getting caught up in the emotion of the moment.
It's about winning with humility.
Losing with dignity.
It is about making my high school games.
It's a good memory that I can enjoy for years to come.
Mr. Official.
Mom.
Dad, son,
Daughter. Coach.
Are we in this together?
Sportsmanship.
Together, we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HIQ.
This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HighQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level?
Live your life and just let go. If you try, then you will know.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HighQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HighQ energy drink. Wings are for birds.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
And we're back here after our radio timeout. We go down to the bottom of the first inning here at Millbrook Exchange Park for the Comets and the Wildcats. Right now, the Comets got 2 runs at the top of the first inning. Now the home team, Millbrook Wildcats, at bat. Up first is Abigail Hernandez, the catcher, number 3. On the mound pitching for the Comets in this softball game is going to be, of course, our pitcher, Jenna Diaz. Actually, my apologies. It's actually Armina Ranger. And Marina Ranger on the mound pitching for the Comets. Pitch coming in, knocking one into the fence. And we'll wait to see what the count is here now. First at bat for the Millbrook Wildcats player, young lady of catcher Abigail Fernandez, number 3. And we have a full count pitch now at 3-2. So 3-2 the count. Ranger sets in, number 30 on the mound for the Comets. And the pitch, swing, and it's going to go foul. Third base lady trying to get to it. Look out in the grandstands. They all start running for the hills. Ball flying through the air. And still have a full count now at 3-2. Riley Thomas will be up next to hit for the Wildcats, the pitcher, number 10, on deck. We still have a full count at 3-2 after that foul going out of the park. Ranger resets, throws one. It's deep to left field.